for Big Brother, didn't get on that. I auditioned for X Factor, but only fucked up people get on that. My daughter threatened to put me on Jeremy Kyle if I didn't sort out my drug habit. And the only reason I'm training to be a nurse is so I can be on 24 hours in A&E. That's how badly I want to be on TV. I mean, has anyone seen that new Star Wars? I'd love to be in that new Star Wars trailer. Has anyone seen it?
Yeah.
It was like, The Awakening, have you felt it? And then up pops a token black dude, lost in the middle of the wilderness. I mean, if this was aired back in the 70s, cinema viewers would think, is this some sci-fi Kunta Kinte? I mean, in the first series, Billy D. Williams was a token black dude, and he ended up being a traitor, so no positive role models there. And in the second series, Mace Windu ended up being a token who was blasted out the window, so let's hope that in this series there's at least 3 tokens and that they all live to see the end of the film. I mean, what is it with the lack of blacks in these fantasy sci-fi films? I mean, maybe it's the director's fantasy to have a black free world, I don't know. But, I mean, Lord of the Rings hasn't got any, not one spot polynomial. And the themes are always like dark versus the light. And the orcs suspiciously look like black people. I mean, we should have an all-black Lord of the Rings. Call it Lord of the Bling! Yes! And have a big fat knuckle duster embedded with rhinestones, and hey, let's throw in some Mr. T fat gold rope chains to match. And Morgan Freeman, obvious choice for Gandalf with his big grey puffy afro. And the second wizard, Cosby. Oh no, actually he's been done for rape, scrap that, not a good look. But, like, the Smith family, they're nice and wholesome. I mean, Will could play Aragorn, Jada could play Lady Elf, Willow kind of looks like Gollum, so she could play his role. And who's the other one? Jaden could play Frodo. I mean, I am biased. I am a Smith, black Smith, common as mud. Hey, I could play an orc. I mean, you can have fantastic adventures on the way to Mordor, and when you get there, have a ye old chicken feast, because you know how black people love chicken. And what is it with this black James Bond hoo-ha as well? I mean, who ever heard of a black guy called James Bond? I mean, if they did cast a black guy, he'd have to have a name change. He'd have to be called Jermaine Babatunde. Hey, I'm Babatunde, Jermaine Babatunde, 007. I mean, what self-respecting black dude would turn informer anyway? I mean, our black Bond movies would be called Spy If You Die, or Informer If You Dead, or The Nigga Who Loved Me. Oh, get over it, people. We're not going to have a black Bond. If we have a black Bond, what's next? A white Shaft? I mean, unless he ended up being in jail, then he'd probably end up being Shaft dead. But what is it as well with the blacking up of white actors still in this day and age? I mean, are you telling me that in this modern day world you can't find a Jamaican, an Iranian, or an Asian to play a part? I mean, the worst culprit for it has got to be Sir Ben Kingsley. I mean, he's played Gandhi in Indian, he's played Nizam, a Persian, and now he's playing Nut in Gods and Kings. And Christian Bale as Moses. I mean, are you serious? I mean, Kingsley probably owes more to Fake Tan than the whole of Essex put together. I mean, what are they going to star him in next? They're going to star him in a biopic called Mugabe, the president of Zimbabwe. Or they can star him in the Mr. T biopic. Hey, sucker, put your jibber jabber. Ain't getting on no plane, crazy fool. Get some nuts. Yeah. Or they could have him starring in the Bill Cosby biopic. I did not drug and rape those women. Or they could start whiting up black actors and have Bill Cosby play Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Oh, forget sci-fi films, black and white minstrels. I like the Crime Channel. Plenty of black people on there. And then you notice the differences in the way the races commit crimes. I mean, black people, they'll just steal your bag without second thought. But the white man, cold, calculated and methodical. Even white women. I mean, I was watching Snapped Women Who Kill the other day, and this woman murdered her husband and got rid of the evidence by feeding him through the wood chipper. And I thought, genius! I mean, I wish I thought about that when trying to dispose of my ex. Have you noticed they've made this new Annie with a black girl in the lead role? And I thought, God, man, it's like an orphan more unwanted than a ginger kid. And have you noticed they did the new Fantastic Four, and Human Torch is played by a black guy instead of a white guy, and I thought, God, man, that's got to be the Ku Klux Klan concept. 1 minute he's a black guy, next minute he's on fire! You've been great, thank you.
Amazing stuff, my friends. Right.